Musa, ifare bedi, chanchana akafisa. Ika dembaya bedi, obeka kene. Audanse, welcome to another episode of Basic Bambara. Ntogoko Kolman, noye arma jaloye farafina. My name is Coleman. This is a project from Ankata, my initiative to create media and resources for speaking and learning Manding. If you're new here, think about subscribing. In this episode, we're going to cover possessive noun phrases, things that let you say things like my arm, your sister, or that is ours. So we've already seen possessive noun phrases in some earlier videos, but always in an implicit way. In this episode, I will lay out everything in detail. Specifically, I'm going to cover three things. First, we'll look at inalienable possessive constructions. Next, we'll look at alienable possessive constructions that use the word ka. And finally, we'll cover the possessive pronoun ta. Need a little help reviewing what I cover in this video? There's a link down in the description below. You can get access to a text, audio flashcards, and a quiz that goes along with every video in the Basic Bambara series. Otherwise, are you ready? Ankata! In Bambara and in Manding in general, possessive noun phrases, expressions like my leg or your car can be divided into two categories, inalienable and alienable. The distinction hinges on whether the thing that is possessed, that is your leg or the car, is considered something that inherently belongs to the possessor or is actually just considered to be a more transient relationship of possession. We don't have anything like this in English, so the easiest way to learn it is simply to jump in. You've definitely already encountered inalienable possessive noun phrases in greetings. For instance, when someone asks you something like ichedu, meaning and your husband, you're looking at a possessive noun phrase. If we take it out of the sentence and look at it just as iche, then we have two words. We have I, meaning you, and then we have je, meaning man. If we put them together, then we get your man, or more colloquially, your husband. In this and other inalienable possessive noun phrases, we simply place the possessor directly in front of the thing possessed. For example, we could also say something like unku, meaning literally I, head, but in the context of possession, it means my head. Unku. The same principle applies even if we're using a person's proper name. So for instance, we could have an expression like Adama bolo, meaning Adama's arm, but more literally, we just have Adama and arm. Adama bolo. Notice then that in Bambara, there's no need to change either one of the nouns to express a relationship of possession. Whereas in English, we would have to shift a word like I to my, or we would have to add an ending to proper names from Adama to Adamas. The examples that I just gave you lay out the two most prominent categories for which one needs to use inalienable constructions. That would be body parts and family members. There is a wide range of other nouns for which you may need to use inalienable constructions, but there's no hard and fast rule. If you stick with family members and body parts, you'll be more than halfway there. The other ones you'll just need to pick up and learn as you hang out and speak with other people. Ready for some examples? See if you can pick out the inalienable noun phrases in these examples from Na Baroke.
Utara, akakanga dumuli abala ngolisi na ngola abata. Abina auti no nyona.
Ubtu dair me dingin. Abul makuta ba dabla.
Voilà, je crois ngola ka influence na ngwe ma amna koron lulo.
I've got good news though. If a noun isn't considered inalienable in possession, then it's alienable. In that case, we're going to use essentially the same type of construction, but we'll have one extra word, and that is ka. So let's take a sentence like ankadu, meaning our courtyard, and let's break it down. We have ang, meaning we. Then if we jump ahead, we have du, meaning courtyard. And then we have the word ka. Ka is a word without propositional content. It's simply the grammatical form that's used in between the two words when the relationship of possession is considered alienable. Just like with inalienables, if we use a person's name, the construction is the exact same. We just need to use the word ka. So for instance, if we had an expression like Sara ka wari, meaning Sarah's money, we have three words. Sara, meaning Sarah. Then we have, if we jump ahead, wari, meaning money. And then we have ka, which marks the fact that money is something that one acquires, but it's not an inherent or inalienable kind of relationship of possession. Alienable constructions are generally used whenever something that one can own is considered something that you can have, but in a transient kind of way, meaning that you could also get rid of it, lose it, or sell it. So think of, for instance, a piece of clothing, some food that you might buy, or even something larger like a house or a courtyard. That said, you will notice that usage can vary depending on where you are in West Africa. So you may hear certain nouns being used sometimes as inalienable and other times as alienable, and you'll need to decide, oh, is this a quirk of the person that I'm talking to? Is it a regional preference? Or did they say nka muso because they're actually commenting on their relationship with their girlfriend? All right, it's time for some examples. See if you can pick out the alienable possessive constructions in the following examples from Na Baroke.
Ne sera logora ne bita sanni ke ka kwase kana sikin ka bara ka yoro la
mais ni tina lombe do I ka client bu boli
anga foro be bela jeni.
Now that we know how to use possessive noun phrases, we can also think about shortening them. Just like in English, the way that we can take a sentence like, it's my book, and shorten it to, it's mine. In Bambara, this might work like this. So for instance, if you saw a book sitting on your friend's desk and you ask them, Ika kitabu do, is this your book? They might respond back to you, Awo, nka kitabu do. Yes, it's my book, but that would be a little bit stilted. Why are they repeating back exactly what you said? Instead, they would probably say something like, Awo ntado, meaning, yes, it's mine. The possessive pronoun in Bambara and in Dioula then, as you can see in this example, is ta. And this word will replace both the thing that is possessed and, if we're looking at an alienable construction, also it will replace the word ka. So in the case of inalienable constructions, we might have a sentence like ndendo, meaning it's my child. And if we wanted to change it to it's mine, we would simply drop the den and replace it with ta. And we would finally have something like ntado, meaning it's mine. In the case of alienable constructions, we might have something like musaka negesodo, meaning it's Musa's bike. And if we wanted to change it to it's Musa's, we would say musatado, meaning it's Musa's. Musatado.
Bon, foli bela barama kone o krata des. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Iowa, did you like this video? Do you wish that I was making it in West Africa with my friends instead of in my bedroom in Germany? Me too. Think about becoming a patron or throwing me a tip. There's a link down in the description below. Iowa, kambe, auniche.